This is Surrey's 90th birthday party. This is the Surrey services of Berwyn. And these are the other birthday participants who are 90 years old. And I don't know what these guys are doing. Dorothy Green from England.
Tables of people here. People kept telling me all, for the last 2 weeks, 90th birthday tea party. What, you have 4 people there? We had 58 members that turned 90 this year. So I think we had 58 people that turned 90 between May of 07, when we did it last year, and today. Which I think is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
To have that much. That's about, well, let's see, we have about 35 tables of people here. People kept telling me all, for the last 2 weeks, 90th birthday tea party. What, you have 4 people there? We had 58 members that turned 90 this year. So I think we had 58 people that turned 90 between May of 07, when we did it last year, and today. Which I think is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
To have that much. That's about, well, let's see, we have about 3,500 members, so 58 is, I'm putting you on the spot. What's about 60 out of 3,500? 10%? 15%? 20%? No, not quite, no, not that much.
Well, you're doing well.
That's why I'm not in the finance department, okay? I'm down here with the fun part of things, not financial. We had 58 people, and of those we had 20 that said they would be here today. Now, we've got the stalwarts who showed up, and I appreciate it. We may have some latecomers coming in. That just makes more birthday cake for us. Alright? Krista in the consignment shop has got her eye on this. We're going to make sure she gets none. We're eating the whole cake. Okay? And I would just like to thank all of you for coming. Okay, we've got more sandwiches. If you'd like a refill on the platter, just yell to Pat or to Mary here. All right? Yell at me! Yeah, yell at you. And Seal needs to sit down here. Seal's one of our honor bees who's busy helping me. Seal helps in the kitchen on Monday. She helps serve. So as we can say, work keeps you young. Seal is 91 now, right? Almost 91, and she's serving lunch for our members on Mondays. All right, and Joe, Mr. Sully here, Joe is 90. Obviously, you got to be 90 to be invited. I'm only here because I'm the activities manager. Don't get any ideas about how old I am. Joe just did an art exhibit for us this year. I think it was April. Was it April that we did it? I think it was April. Joe does primitive folk art. He makes these masks out of recycled items. And he was nice enough to say, okay, we'll display them. So if any of you happened to be in the building and upstairs in our upstairs activity room and saw these wild masks up there, Joe is the gentleman that did it. So, and I'm always looking for artists of any type, whether it's needlework, whether it's painting, whether it's carving, to do an artist exhibit for our members. So if you have talent, see me. Okay? I will turn it over now. Okay, I've got to say Adele has been nice enough. Adele plays the piano for our chorus. She was nice enough to say she'd come in and kind of entertain you guys.
And I haven't played this music in years because it's all jazz and pop music.
Yes. And there's nobody singing with you, so you don't know what to do.
That's
right.
I just play.
I tried. I was trying to sing. I don't know if you heard me. I was trying. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn it over to Senator Dinniman and let him hand out the certificates that we've gotten. If you want a certificate and you did not give me the application already, please feel free to see me after the party because I have the blank applications and
We'll get you one.
Andy's more than willing to get you one. I know some of you had said you wanted it, but I never got applications. All right?
Okay,
over to you, sir.
Well, first, good afternoon, and it's good to be here. And I'm glad to know that there's so many members who are 90 and up. In fact, there's a recent study that was done that predicts that by a demographic study that by 2025, the average age for Americans will be 100 years old. Right now, right now, as you know, the average age for women is in the early 80s, and for men is in the late 70s. Men soon will cross the border into the 80s. That is the neckties, that's why I don't wear it, that does us in as men. You know, it cuts off, am I right? Cuts off the circulation to the brain, and they're very uncomfortable, especially on a hot day. But in all seriousness, we started this program when about 2 years ago. When I said, let's honor everyone who's 90 years old or more. After all, you know, so much of this community was built by those who grew up here, who lived here. And now we have a lot of new people moving in of all ages. And it's about time that we honored people who are older. So we started this, and I've just been so surprised by just the number, the good health of the majority of people I meet in the 90s, because and it's a good sign, isn't it? And that things are coming along nicely. The oldest person I met was at Barclay Friends. There was a woman 106 years old who stood up and walked to get her citation and then proceeded to talk. Which is why my own grandmother had lived to 104, and she was quite a character. And on her 100th birthday, I asked her what was the nicest thing in living to 100, and she looked at me and said, to tell you the truth, Andy, it's outliving all the SOBs I didn't like. On this memorable occasion this year of your 90th birthday. Therefore, Senator Dinniman applauds you on being mother to one daughter, and acknowledges your pride and joy as she became the family's first medical doctor. May I see your daughter's an MD?
Over there she is.
Oh, that's excellent. Hey, how are you? Great. Generalist or specialist?
A Democrat.
Oh, that's good. Well, we congratulate you on your daughter, and may this year ahead bring you the many, many blessings. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you know what to do? If you get up for a second, we'll do a picture, and then we send the pictures to Elaine, and she'll get them to you.
How do I stand? This side, that side?
Oh, well, we're
Get one here, and then maybe the dog leg.
okay. Yeah, well, we'll do this one here, right here. Oh, you know exactly what to do with it.
Show and tell.
Show and tell, that's right.
I didn't want to do the zero.
Yeah. And I think you'll get one this way.
Thank you.
She does have a nice voice. Now, one of the things we want to do, we do in each place, is if the people at 90 can come up here behind the birthday cake, we like to take one group picture, and then we send it to the newspaper, if that's all right. And the newspaper sometimes publishes it, sometimes they don't. So come on up if you can, and get behind the cake.
Smile. Okay. And this camera.
Now, you ready?
You go ahead. You go first. Everybody look at her.
Look at me and say cheese. All right.
And then we'll look at me.
And say cheese to her too.
Again. Look at me.
And,
We're gonna do one more.
all right, that's
Happy
good.
look and smile.
Everybody look at me.
Come on, Joe, smile. Come on,
Smile.
There we are.
All right.
Elaine, if we send you the picture, you'll be able to identify each person?
I should be sure.
All right.
Trust me, if I don't, they'll tell me who it is.
This is Mom's certificate.